What's going on, everybody? Check out our RSVP page for our second exclusive variant cover for Red Sonja #1. This is drawn by my daughter, Jade Hope. Check out the link in the description below. What's up, Geminites? GemMint here, and today we're going to take a look at the Spawn Compendium Volume 1. So excited for this to come in. I know, I wish it was an omnibus. I wish it was hardcover, but hey, it's 50 issues of Spawn in one softcover book. I got this from a new source, organicpricedbooks.com. Our friend JP is ordering hot titles like this by the hundreds, so you could look at this like another great source to get books. I know everybody has their preference, whether you look at price, how fast they ship, how well they ship, or whatever. But just put this on your favorites as another place to check for collected editions like these compendiums, omnibus, absolute editions, and more. Also, they have comparable prices, so check out Organic Price Books. Before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 125,000, and we're going to give away this Spider-Man premium format exclusive by Sideshow Collectibles. Stay tuned to the end of the video, and I'll tell you what you got to do to enter. So, Spawn is one of my favorite characters. When I was a kid, the story goes, the 1992 Marvel masterpieces got me into comics. I wanted to read more about the characters, so I went to comic shops to pick up comics about these, cards that I loved. But what caught my eye when I hit the comic shop wasn't Spider-Man, it wasn't X-Men, it was Spawn. Those covers looked amazing. I picked up a couple of trade paperbacks and the artwork blew me away. I didn't know Todd McFarlane prior to Spawn. The covers, the art, and the story, which a lot of people give it flack for, or more so the writing, I should say. But I loved the whole heaven and hell story, the avenging his own murder, going back to find his wife only to find that she's been remarried. I thought it was a great story with a great costume design, great powers, and just an overall fun book. So we're going to flip through and look at this compendium and see what the artwork looks like, some things I like about it, some things I don't like about it, and we're going to start by taking a look at the binding. So I'm a hardcover guy. I'm not really sure what to look for when it comes to binding in soft covers, so we're going to compare this to another book that's about the same size. But first, let's look at the binding. It is glued binding, and mine looks a little bit weird, like the way that they're clumped together. I don't know that it affects the book, though. I mean, you guys see what I'm talking about with these kind of like 3 or 4 little clumps of pages in the beginning. But I gotta tell you, I mean, it lays down flat for the most part. It doesn't really have much gutter loss, especially because it's soft cover. You can kind of stretch it a little bit. I don't really know about the long-term effect on soft cover books this thick, but I gotta tell you, I mean, we're not getting any reprints or any additional volumes of those deluxe editions, at least not that I've heard of, and I don't know what's going on with the Spawn Origin edition, so I kind of feel like Todd might try to complete 1 through 300 with these compendiums that are knocking out 50 issues each. So anyway, let's go ahead and do some overhead shots. We'll bust out the Fable soft cover to compare, and we'll take a look at this great book. All right, so to kind of compare these books, because like I was saying, this binding right here, I'm not really sure about that, man. Like, it feels like, I don't know, it feels sturdy, but I don't know the long-term effects. The Fables one, I think the matte cover makes it feel a little bit more solid. Oh yeah, and it does have similar type of glue here with the same type of rigidness, so I guess that's okay. With that out the way, let's take a look at the Spawn Compendium Volume 1. Todd McFarlane, Greg Capullo, awesome cover here. What was this the cover for? Issue 100, I think, if I'm going off memory. Here is the spine and the back. Spawn with his George Washington looking teeth here. So this has a $59.99 cover price, but again, check out places like Organic Price Books. You'll get them less than cover. And we'll go into the beginning of the book. We have this page here, the credits. Look, they credit Alan Moore. Issue 9 is there with Neil Gaiman. That's kind of always a thing that's been in the air. Would he be able to print that with, the lawsuit they had and everything? And then it jumps into issue 1. So what I really don't like about this book is that it doesn't have the covers. I'm like, dude, you're Todd McFarlane. Like, we need your cover art in these books, man. So that was a pretty big disappointment for me. Otherwise, we're jumping into issue 1, this kind of news cycle that he still does to this day, which is borrowed from Frank Miller's like Dark Knight Returns. First appearance of the Violator. We got Malbolgia here. And man, I really just can't get over the lack of covers, man. Like, I know, he puts out hardcover books that just have the covers, so maybe that's why. So here's like a double page spread. You're gonna get some gutter loss when the art goes all the way to the sides, and that's one thing I did notice about this book. Art from top to bottom, left to right. This thing is just vibrant, colorful, well detailed the whole way through, which is a good thing, but on double page spreads you're gonna get a little bit of gutter loss. You got some overkill action, medieval Spawn. That was cool, I remember that. And then here's issue 12. This was what, the Young Bloods tie-in. Awesome artwork here, Violator. Dang. So I mean, what you're definitely gonna get here is amazing artwork. Here is Redeemer, right? Anti-Spawn. Wanda with Terry Fitzgerald. Going off of memory here. When Spawn sewed his face together. Some more overkill action. A must-have for Spawn fans, and again, I have high hopes, man. I have high hopes that they're going to continue. I want all 300 issues in a collected edition format. Let me see if they have any bonuses in the back here. Damn, love the artwork here, guys. Tremor. Todd loves his monsters, right? Alright, let's see. Well, that's it. No bonuses. You just get the first 50 issues of Spawn. And maybe that's not cover 100. Why would they do that if that issue's not in here? Alright guys, so that's the compendium. Let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. We're giving away this Spider-Man premium format exclusive by Sideshow Collectibles. All you got to do to enter is be subscribed and leave a comment on this video and any video where I promoted the giveaway. Once we hit the milestone, we'll go live and pick a random video where I promoted the giveaway and use a random YouTube comment generator to draw a worldwide winner. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for tuning in, but don't go anywhere. Check out my omnibus hauls and overviews in the playlist to the right, and stay minty fresh. Peace.